Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Beach FM, and wonderful to welcome back Duane Emeny from Air Chathams. Duane, this has been a very challenging week, hasn't it?
Yeah, good evening, John. Certainly has, unfortunately, it's still going to be quite challenging for a little bit longer, having just received the news. But going to be doing everything we can.
And I guess you and the team are getting together and working out what's possible and what's not. I imagine that level 3 in Auckland is a very challenging place for you.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the majority of our scheduled services go through Auckland or in and out of Auckland to obviously the Kapiti coast and also Wanganui and Whakatane. So unfortunately, because of level 3 restrictions remaining until midnight on the 26th of August, we'll be suspending our flight services until the 27th and getting in touch with all our customers about that.
Indeed. And what about your flights to the Chathams? Will they continue?
Yes, yeah, that's the Chatham Island flights will continue. So that's positive for the island and actually quite positive in terms of tourism on the island too, because we've been getting a number of
good.
There's not many places to go at the moment, as you can appreciate.
Yes.
So it's good that some of the people outside of Auckland, at least in level 2 environment, can still head out to the Chathams.
Indeed. Where are the flights to the Chathams taking off from?
Wellington and Christchurch. So we have 2 flights a week out of Wellington, 1 out of Christchurch, and the flight in and out of Auckland will carry on, but there will be restrictions on who can travel in both directions. Okay.
And I imagine the freight will be very much part of that as well, because you're a freight lifeline for the Chathams, aren't you?
Absolutely, yep. So all that beautiful kaimoana will be flying out of the Chatham Islands, and all the general goods and stores and perishables will go back to the island. So, yeah, it is. It's a lifeline link, absolutely.
Great. Like a roll on the 27th, and let's hope that the operation in Auckland goes as well as it seems to be at the moment. Duane, the other thing which really threw me on Monday morning, I heard about the possible, the conjecture, put it that way, about Kapiti Airport. Was that a surprise to you as well?
Yeah, it was. It was a surprise in the fact that there has been no consultation to date. I mean, the new owners have taken over the airport in December last year. We've made multiple attempts to reach out to them just to meet them, really, discuss how things were going, and had no response. So yeah, to get that news on Monday that they were considering all their options, one of which might be to close the airport, was very concerning. And you would have thought that they would have reached out to the operators, and especially the largest commercial operator, to just discuss their plight before making an announcement like that.
Tim Costley seems to have formed a group which is fighting any possible closure of the airport. Would you support that group?
Yeah, absolutely. Chathams is part of their group. And I believe there will be a online petition going live very soon, and I think that's the best way that the community can get in behind this and just make their voices heard in terms of how important that airport is to the Kapiti Coast community.
Okay, Duane. Well, look, obviously, with the flights not coming down to the Kapiti Coast, we may leave you alone for, about 14, 16 days or so. But I think that we should make a date for, if the 26th is Wednesday, that'll make it the 28th, that perhaps we can have another chat. How about that?
Yeah, I'll miss my weekly chats, John, but I'm sure the time will fly by.
I'm sure it will too, and all the very best to you and the team in the meantime, Duane. I really appreciate talking to you, and the honesty that you front up each and every Friday night, and you're certainly getting an enormous following down here, as is Air Chathams. So it's been great talking to you once again. You stay safe, my friend. All the very best to you and the team.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate your time, and all the best as well.
106.3 Beach FM.